Good morning. Here I am. And I'm happy to be here, let me tell you. Sorry, I'm always running late, but I'm here. And that's what counts right now. It's somewhat cloudy today. Always busy. Somewhat cloudy today, but still it's a good day. I know you hear the birds chirping outside again, and I'm so glad that I'm able to be outside here. I'm glad I'm well. I'm glad that I'm able to move, think, and to smell, and to see, and to hear, and all those great divine things that we have no control over. So I want to thank the right person for that, and that's the Most High for allowing me to be alive today, allowing me to be physically strong and mentally sound. And so here we are today, just grateful. And I'm so grateful that you were able to join me this morning. And been doing a lot of thinking, as always thinking about something, and so good morning. And so please know where your protection comes from, and it does not come from the federal. Let me see if I can settle myself a little bit. It does not come from the federal or the state government, and it doesn't come from any of the other people that you may know. It's not, good morning, it's not about them. It is about us, though. So even during this coronavirus crisis, I can still wear my smile and go where I need to go when necessary, if I can, if I'm allowed to, because a lot of things have been closed or shut down, and that's okay. But I want you to know I use my wipes when I touch public doors or screens, the ATM machine or the screens at the grocery store. As a matter of fact, I'm a little confused because I've always carried hand sanitizers and wipes with me for as long as I can remember. My oldest child is 38 years old. So I know I've been carrying baby wipes that long. So I've been carrying this stuff for a long time. And I've always washed my hands before eating and before leaving the bathroom or the restrooms and before I begin to prepare food. I wipe my hands at other times too, but those hand washing scenarios that I just mentioned, washing your hands before you eat, washing your hands when you leave the bathroom or the restroom, washing your hands before you prepare food or touch food, I've always done, and we need to always do faithfully. Now, if you do that already, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people who don't know about that. The coronavirus will eventually pass over, just like a lot of other trauma in this world has passed over. But there's one virus that I want to talk about this morning that keeps hanging around forever and ever, and that is hate. H-A-T-E, hate. H-O-T-H-A-T-E. So today's topic is about love and hate. As we have some free time, perhaps to ponder what's right and what's wrong, and who's right and who's wrong in our current situation today, know that plagues, viruses, trauma and drama will continue to get worse unless we change our ugly ways. Okay? Know that there are lessons to be learned from this crisis and other crises that we miss, but we've got another opportunity now to learn from this crisis, and that we can't keep doing the same things we've always done. We just can't do it. We need to stop, calm down, relax, and throw out more love. Love is an excellent lesson to learn before we are destroyed. Love is an excellent lesson to learn, and has always been a great lesson to follow. As I thought about love and hate, I began to think of all the things we could hate, like certain types of food, shopping, cooking, cars, dogs, cats, books, movies, and the list could go on and on. And then I realized that most hate is truly directed towards a person, another person. And most of the time when the hate is being directed towards the other person, it's a stranger to you. And then I think, well, how can this be? How can someone hate a stranger? Don't know anything about them. How can this be? Good morning, Michael. Love and hate are delivered in the same way. By our body language, frowns, ugly frowns on our face, or our actions, But there is a very big difference in how the recipients receive the love or the hate. The recipient of love will feel special, warm and fuzzy inside. That's the way it will be. While the recipients of hate receive trash and poison, both of those earthly attributes leads to destruction in our world and in our spirit. And once destroyed, can never be rebuilt unless we work together to change what ails us. And hate, I want you to know this morning, ails us. Promoting hate is destroying our communities, which in turn destroys the whole entire world. What you see in me now is what you get from me every day, not just on Sunday. I'm always smiling, always trying to shower some love and concern on everyone I meet. Although my family wish I didn't, but I'm doing the best that I can to protect myself. With so much hate being directed at me in public, to be honest, if I were a fighter, I'd be in jail for assault with deadly weapons, and the hands would be classified as deadly weapons because I kind of get angry sometimes. I don't show it, but in my mind I'm thinking I'm kind of angry. But I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm a lover of humanity, of mankind, because I find nothing wrong with it. I love people, and there is nothing wrong with loving mankind until the love is negatively and maliciously tampered with. So we got to spread more love abroad. I know sometimes it's hard to love some people, but we just got to have more love in our heart so their hate won't even touch our spirit. Currently, there are too many people who think hate rules and that it's okay. It's okay to hate. But let me tell you this morning, it's not. When we love someone, we want the best for them to be protected. When we show hate, it is the opposite of love. And we want someone to be mistreated. It's awful. For them to suffer or to change who they are. And you didn't create us, so we're not going to be able to change who we are. You stuck with us. Haters prefer the preferred ideal choice is love. So love should be what we direct toward others people. If I had just one wish today on how to change the world, I would wish for an antidote, a cure, a remedy, some medicine that I could put on a teaspoon or a tablespoon and give to you, a vaccine to destroy the hate virus that has lingered for thousands of years in this world. Hate that has been mainly built on lies and corruption, and it just does no good for any of us, for the ones who love dearly and for those who want to be loved. Miracles do come true, but since no cure is available right now, for now, this week and the weeks to come, let's figure out how to love and pray for our enemies. I mean, in spite of themselves, them raggedy selves. You can say whatever you want to say for them, but pray for them also. Pray goodness for their hearts. If you are an adult, know that it's okay for you to make an adjustment in the negative ways you've been taught. All children are taught certain things, certain behaviors and certain ideas, given certain ideas and taught to do it this way and that way from their family of origin, whether it's political or cultural. We know that. We just learn certain things from our parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, and all of the other significant people in our ways. But when you can't make a change, then you're classified in my book as very immature. And the signs of being immature are blaming others for your shortcomings, so you hate. Irresponsible, being irresponsible in all phases of your life, your financings. Good morning, Pam. You're setting your goals in all other areas, so you choose to hate. Always being the center, always wanting to be the center of everyone else's attention, because you're too scared to be by yourself, so you hate. You display hate. Afraid to admit you are wrong, but instead you show hate. I think sharing too much of your personal business on Facebook or other social media outlets is you not knowing what to do for yourself. So you just say hate, trauma and drama. Always trying to cause trauma and drama in someone else's life because you got plenty of it in your own. Better take care of your own and leave other people alive. Mad if you lose playing a game, a game of cards or something. And it's just not fair that you be mad over a simple card game and you don't care about other people's feelings. You just don't care about their feelings. You know, you want them to care about yours, but you don't care about their feelings. Ask yourself a question. Just for your peace of mind, ask this question. How is a person, good morning, who doesn't like you, who doesn't look like you, how's a person, I'm saying good morning too much, losing my thing to talk, but let me get out my thought. How's a person who doesn't look like you, but is minding their own business, doing their shopping, driving, or eating at a restaurant with their friends or family? How's that a threat to you? Can you tell me right now how that's a threat to you? Because we're doing the same thing that you're doing. I don't get it. Can you decide today to live and let live in a pleasant way, in a peaceful way? If you take the word live and spell it backwards, it spells evil. Listen to what I just said. If you take the word live and spell it backwards, it means evil, E-V-I-L. And there are two moral evils in this world. The act of, morally doing wrong, showing hate, committing violence, murder, and theft. And then there's the natural evil, which we are not paying attention to. Those natural disasters. Those natural disasters we are just ignoring. Those unexplained fires and earthquakes and tornadoes and tsunamis and all those types of earthly things. That's another form of humans. And humans have no control over that. We have no control over natural disasters. But we do have control over our thoughts, over how we display our thoughts. Those moral evils, we can stop hating on one another. That's one thing we can stop doing today, is hating on one another because of the way they look. It has nothing to do with you, the way a person look, the way a person dresses, or what type of car they have. While you hating on them, you could be praying to get some of that your own self, but no, you spend time hating because you just all you know how to do. There is no doubt in my mind that hate is taught. No doubt in my mind at all that hate is taught. So please, as you're trying to figure out what's going on in this world in the days to come, please incorporate some love in all of your thoughts. All that you can think about, please incorporate love and goodness in it, because you have been warned. You have been warned. You have been warned. There are no foolproof ways to destroy hate, because it's overtaken us, has overtaken us. But let's try a few of these techniques to minimize hate, because hate plus hate equal hatred. On the other hand, though, love plus love equal compassion, and we need a little bit more compassion. So let's try not to get angry unnecessarily. Calm yourself down. Ask yourself how getting angry will correct whatever made you angry in the first place. Being angry won't correct it. You got to get out there and work on this thing. So try to calm yourself down and not show so much anger. Remember the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And you can even treat them better if you want to. If you can do more, do more. If you can do more than somebody else, do better. Do more. Treat them better. Let them learn how to grow. And in love, be in love. Rather than looking for the wrong in a person when you're in the public, try looking for the good you see about them. Just some quick, simple examples like, that's a nice dress she's wearing. Or that's a nice shirt he or she is wearing. Or I like that color lipstick, or haircut, a hairstyle. There is so much beauty out there, and so much beautiful things to look at and to take in and to think about. So why don't you just take a deep breath, if this applies to you, and grow. I need for you to shake off the old ways and put on new ways each and every day. Grow. And grow. In closing, make sure you're adding to the love mission and not distracting from others' life mission, which is to promote more love into this world. Something I'm trying to do. You know, we want to put out more love than hate. We don't want to have hate in our heart. They'll make you ill. Let me tell you, make you sick, and the doctors can't figure out what's wrong because you got the hate in you, and there's no cure for it. So we just got to throw it out our spirit. Don't let it be in our hearts and our minds and our spirit. I mean, I know it's a hard world out there. I'm not naive or being deceived, and I'm not telling you anything that I wouldn't do. I've already started doing this years ago. I'd rather love than hate. And I'd rather grow. As my sister said, growth is her mission. It's my mission too. And I want everybody else to grow that's in this world too. I don't want everybody to be stagnant in hate. Because truly it's taking over. And it's not a good feel. It's not a good feel. Good morning. It's not a good feel. I tell you, love feels so good, warm and fuzzy. Just think of someone who you love and someone who loves you. So in these trying times, coronavirus, plagues, natural disasters, tornadoes, hurricane, and you know, we live everyone that's bigger. I don't know what happened with that disconnect for a moment, but anyway, we're going forward in love, not hate. We're shaking off hate and putting on love. So what I want you to do is continue to call and text me at 850-665-0634. Write to Change Tomorrow Today 365@gmail.com. You can look at our website and post comments and your views on what you think about love and hate at Change Tomorrow Today 365.org. And love and happiness, I agree. That song Al Green, one of the listeners, is talking about love and happiness. I know the song by heart, but I'm not going to let you know about my singing skills this morning because that's a whole nother ball game, okay? But love and happiness, it's a great thing. Let me tell you, love and happiness will overpower hate if we just put forth more effort to show love, even when somebody's trying to hate on you. I'm telling you. Love and happiness can do this thing. Oh, don't get scared now. So love and happiness. Yes, Lord. Love and happiness. And I'm going to bid y'all farewell before things get out of control. Y'all take that good feeling I got of love and happiness and work it. Work it the best way you can. Grow. Y'all water each other. You know, water each other with kindness and love and grow. And if you're growing, you got to help the other fellow grow too. Because some of us don't know any better. Just plain and simple. We don't know how to know any better. Because we've had so much drama and trauma in our life at such young ages. We don't know any better. My time is up and I got to get out of here. But I'm feeling something. Y'all get it. Get it. And run with it. Grow with it. And sprinkle it around. Thank you for joining me. Yay. Thank you for joining me. And I'm saying goodbye. Thank y'all. Goodbye. Thank you all for joining me. Take care of yourself. Be safe. Spread abroad. Love and happiness. Somebody want me to keep going. Oh, but if I keep going, we're going to take it to another level. And I'm not sure I should do that this morning. Love and happiness. Ooh, love and happiness. Keep going. I don't know if I should do this. But you know, if you understand anything about love and happiness, you know where it comes from. You know where it comes from. And I can't make this up. Somebody said, let the spirit flow. Love and happiness. Let it grow. To love and happiness. I speak love and happiness into your life. Love and happiness. Keep going. Love and happiness. Love and happiness. Please call or text 850-665-0634 and shake it off. Shake off what ails you. Don't you have a heart attack and be full of hate. Stresses out your heart. Don't you develop hypertension. And if you got hypertension, let go of some things. Don't try to control your life and other people's life, because you can't control that. You have to pray to the one who does control that. We live in a good life. We got this air we can breathe. Got these birds and animals doing everything they need to do. Mankind need to line up and do what they were designed to do, what they were created to do. And I'm not going to get into that because I know some people don't believe in what I believe in, and that's the Lord God Almighty Most High. Okay? And I'm sorry I went over my time. I am so sorry. Forgive me for that. But some things happened. And I hope I was obedient to what happened. And don't you take it in fear. You take it in stride. And because you're listening, because you're going to pass this on to everybody who listen, going to get some changes. Some great changes in their life. Really soon. Not from me. Forget about getting something from me other than what I can give you in this earthly realm. It's coming from up on high. I tell you, it's coming up on high. There's a dog standing in the street listening to me too, and I had to look over because he's breaking his neck to hear what I'm saying. He's out there in the street. I wish I could show y'all, but anyway, if the dog can stand there and listen, I sure need to have more people on this live broadcast listening too. Go get your love and happiness. If I can do anything to help you, promote you, to prepare you, to let you skyrocket into another level, don't get to call, right? Say something. You don't know you need the help unless you say something. So I'm going to sign off for real this time. Goodbye. I love y'all. Remember, love and happiness, it'll make you do wrong or make you do right. Love.